Okay, we're back to the workbench, and unfortunately we're still dealing with this pressure washer fiasco. Turned out much worse than I expected. Ordered more parts than I wanted to on Amazon. Now we're just really on the hunt for the right stuff. This will be the long version of the install, kind of going through everything, my findings, all my mistakes and learnings. And I will do a much shorter video going over everything put together, going over every single quick connector, every single piece, and what is the best way to do it. What my findings were, where I got them from, whether it was Home Depot or Amazon. I am worried. I'm going to put links in the description box, but I'm worried that these links are going to change. So I'll try my best to include the full-length description, whether on HomeDepot.com or these other places, and just give the best description I can as to what these parts are, whether it's an M22 by 14 or 15, or, I mean, here we've got air connections that are wrong, that are 1/4 inch, but they're V-style instead of whatever style this is. All these different things that just don't match up and line up. So I'll share all my learnings and findings in a synopsis video, hopefully as short as 3 to 5 minutes. So be sure and subscribe to the channel, check out that video if you're looking for a much shorter look at this stuff. Thought this was going to be easy, thought I could bypass other solutions out there, and ends up I'm just becoming same as other solutions, going crazy here. Okay, what do we have here? We've got this High Flow Pro. This is a 1/4 inch quick connect. This is for my gun. So this should thread in here, I believe. And this is for air. So hopefully this works. Solid brass, 1/4 inch NPT, V-style, more flow. I don't even know if I got the right style. Okay, so this is supposed to thread in here. And then that is supposed to go into the foam cannon or accessory. Oh boy. That's not going to work. This must be a different style. Again, in theory this worked. It is the right size. They're both 1/4 inch. So the threads work on this, but I need to do a different connector. Okay, that sucks. I think I only needed one of these, and I think it was for the base of this. So it says 3/8 to 3/8. Oh, that is not the right thread size. I've heard that these have British thread pitch size, not national or something like that. So here's the interesting thing. This gun that came with it is M22 by 15 millimeter input here. That's the same that goes into the hose, which goes into the other hose, which goes into here. All M22 by 15 millimeter. All of the electric pressure washers come with the 15s, but the output on this nozzle is 14 millimeter, which I find rather odd. So they have made it so you can hook up standard stuff. So this wand that comes with it, this is 14 millimeter. It screws into 14 millimeter. So the standard stuff that comes with, you know, all the big box stores, Home Depot, Lowe's, all their M22 fittings are 14 millimeter, so they will fit in here, which is a good thing. So what I did here, I ordered a 1/4 inch input, which is the same size as this, which is much smaller than these 3/8 one. So these 3/8 will be for the hose, and the output on this will be the larger one. So we've got an M22 by 14 here, and that's the same size that's on the end of this. So that's, once we figure out the output for a 1/4 inch, then we can extend and have our nozzles out here, or we can have our nozzles go directly into our gun. So I'll need to find a different adapter for this. They might actually have this in the air section. I didn't realize this was an air fitting. I thought this was for water, so I'll have to figure that out. And then these are the Twinkle Star pressure washer adapter set quick connects. And these are supposed to be, they were advertised as M22 by 15 millimeters. So I've got 3 of those, so hopefully these work. Okay, one down. Okay, there's another quick connect. Here's an adapter that I bought. This is a M22 by 14 to M22 by 15 adapter. This was at Home Depot. So Home Depot does sell some 15 stuff. Oh, and it's in there good. Okay, so right here on the side, it actually says 14 millimeter on the bottom, and we've got a 15 millimeter, a little harder to see on the top there. So you can actually see looking through here, they've got different, yeah, looking down this way. So you can see that middle size is just a little bit bigger. Some people online were actually drilling these out to 15 millimeters, taking it into a machine shop and having them drill these out for the right fitting. That's fine for these, what are these, the male side? The problem is on the female side, if you drill these out, they don't fit on this O-ring anymore. And then some people are going to get a bigger O-ring, which I don't think is the right method. Because I think that, yeah, while this sits on the O-ring, it's also, that sealing's, what is sealing is the O-ring, but that shaft is the wrong size and you can't really add material to the shaft. Okay. Now these 2 hoses can quick connect to each other. So we'll have swivel in here, so these hoses won't bind up. And then got one more end here. Now one of these is going to go right into here. And we'll see if any of these leak. We can quick connect onto the machine here. We've got our hose, quick connect into our other hose with the quick connect end on this end. So now our hose is all situated. And then this should be able to quick connect this guy. So I'm disappointed about this fitting. I forget what these are called. This is an industrial style, and this is a V style. So we need to find the industrial style on a 1/4 inch. So we got 1/4 inch in here. I think I can find that at Home Depot. Now this will quick connect onto here, or I can quick connect the nozzle on. But I don't know why I got that adapter for this wand, which is the one I don't want. This, by the way, this was very confusing when I had to order this, so I will try my best to very simplistically put these in the description to where if you need to buy this kit, you know exactly what you need and where you need it. You know, every single one of these pressure washers is different. Like I ended up going with 2 hoses, but maybe you only want 1. You know, that would eliminate a quick connect. So I'll do my best to be very descriptive, leave links to where these go to prevent this frustration, because this really is very annoying. There isn't, you know, I feel like the industry hasn't caught up to these electric pressure washers whatsoever. Okay, I went back to Home Depot, went to the pressure washing section and found this 1/4 inch quick connect. I went to the air hose section, could not find anything. So air hoses different, the barbs on them are different. So went back to the pressure washing section, found this guy, but it's the wrong setup. I needed the 1/4 inch quick connect with male thread, and I've got female thread. So I went back to the plumbing section and I found this guy. This is a 1/4 inch nipple. There was 2 different options here. We've got just a brass sleeve in the middle, which is fine. I've got a place to put a wrench on here and a place to put a wrench on here. But there was an option with a hexagon shape in the middle there if you needed to tighten it down. Okay, let's go ahead and hook this up now that I think I've got everything. This 1/4 inch nipple screws in here. This one screws in here. We can hook this on here, and then at the end of this, we can do our foam cannon, or we can do our nozzles. I love this end. That is way nifty. I wish I could find one of these guys for everything else. So we've got we got this extension, and then this extension, we've got a quick connect on it. And so we can swap it out, and we can also put these nozzles directly in this gun as well. And on this end, we've got this new fitting, which it gets tight real quick. Pretty sure other people are just beefing those on real tight and just hoping they stay sealed. Not a huge fan of that, but that back to reality. That works with this quick connect on the end of our hose here. Maybe. What the heck? Now I'm really going crazy. Okay. Let's get rid of that guy. We'll trade it out with this guy. Because, you know, they should be identical anyways. One thing with this gun, I did get the swivel-ended gun on this, which I think I could have gone to the cheaper version. This is a $40 gun. I could have got a $20 gun, no swivel, and then installed the same quick connector, which would have acted like a swivel. So that is an option that'll probably save you 20 bucks. Okay, here we got everything laid out, broken apart. Hopefully this makes it easy to see.